Exactly.
Thank you so much for coming to what? Okay. Hey my loves, how are you guys doing? Today I am back with another sit down video, and luckily for you, I'm not back alone. I am here with the gorgeous, the regular in this channel. We all know her, the co-host. We might as well just say dividends.
Exactly.
You're getting paid now on YouTube. So guys, this is Ngwekazi Vabaza. She also has a YouTube channel called Ngwekazi Vabaza, and she has a squad called the Girlfriends. So this is our girlfriend here, and on that high note of girlfriends, today we are talking about friendships in our 30s. We're talking about friendships in our 30s, circles becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. What is happening?
What's up? What is changing?
So we want to talk about these things because I feel like there's a high trend of cutting people off, people becoming toxic for people. And I think it's all misinterpretation of things that are not spoken about. Hey, the unfortunate thing about friendship breakups is that nobody actually breaks up the friendship. You end up ghosting each other. So you reach a point where you ask yourself, are we even friends anymore? So before we start, I want us to define the whole concept about why are we having friends at 30? Is friends something that is important? Friends, is it important to have friends? And when you do have those friends, what are you expecting from the friendship? What are you looking for?
First of all, coming from a family of Mzale Oti, Obana sana, friendships that are overrated, Oganye, hey sana, ichomi that. Because I grew up in a family where my mother or my grand used to tell me, Ndobana, ichomi zela hlekisa, you don't need those. Exactly. So, it went around men, like around the relationships. Like I don't need friends like that. If I have a friend, it's okay. If I don't, then mama might let friends that are toxic.
I think our parents, when our parents told us about it was wrong, or they were looking at the point of peer pressure, they were worried that we might be pressured into doing things that they don't want us to be doing. Do you still see value in friendships?
I do. Unfortunately, I do. Very unfortunate, Kesan. I do, because I feel like in your 30s you really need people that are going to be in your corner. You know, as much as you do get into relationships and all that, but friendships are as important, because also I think we tend to forget why we have friends. You cannot be as vulnerable with your boyfriend as you would be with your friend. You know, so now I really feel like they are very necessary.
And for me, with me, I feel like you need to have all these relationships in your life checked, because what you get from your friends, you will never get from your family. You will not get from your boyfriend. You know that. So you need to have balanced life where you have your sisters. My relationship with my sisters, I can tell that Nini is my friend, but she's not really my friend. She's my sister. You know, Kwaku is not my friend. He's my man. So you need to have those people that you can experience life in Gendlelenga Faneo with. But obviously this comes with feelings investment. This comes with time. This comes with everything. This comes with emotions. That's why I want to ask you about, what do you think, what do you expect in a friend? What is a meaningful friendship where you can say, Lord, this is my friend, where people actually have best friends even? How do you get to that?
Best friends. Well, that is a tricky one, because for me, first of all, I'm a very reserved person. So for me, to be comfortable with you, then it means that I'm trying to is actually something there to begin with. I must be able to own you. You must be able to be vulnerable. Like I cannot see you so go up to I what why am I not like why I can't that means I don't mean that to you. And also it must be someone who's gonna be able to show emotions with me, or in the emotions like when I'm not happy, I should call you and say, okay, A, B, and C is happening. I should cry, but I should be able to cry and say, yo, I'm there, say, And also, my very confident person, my very good compliment when I'm doing okay. Because my class people about years doubt. So you need a person who's gonna say,
you need that boost.
You're doing it, and that's hey, you're doing it. Like you good at this.
And also a person who's gonna be honest with you, and a person who can ground you.
Yeah.
That is very
without
important.
Breaking you. Criticism.
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. That is what a meaningful friendship is. Okay. So now let's get into an interesting fact. Let's talk about love languages in friendships. Love languages are very important because you need to understand how a person that is in your life wants to be loved, and also they need to know how you want to be loved. How do you love and how do you give love?
It's tricky,
love languages.
You know how tricky that is, because the minute you know, okay, I love coffee in the mornings, it doesn't mean I like that. I don't want no coffee. I want nothing. I need to go.
What I'm saying, you need to understand how your friend wants to be loved.
Exactly.
You need to understand your friend's love language.
How do we get to that? We communicate.
Through communication. Exactly. Obviously, even in romantic relationships, love languages are communicated. Here's the trick with love languages. Love languages means this is how you show love and this is how you receive love. This is how you want to be loved.
And then how do you then show me love in a way that makes you feel loved? Because it's not the way I want to receive love. Okay, of course I'm gonna take it because it makes you feel good, né? Yeah. But at the same time, it's not doing nothing to me.
But how
you going out of your way to buy me what do you call this? Buying me? I don't know what you can buy me. Like tell him back and buy me a gin. I also feel I'm like, and be excited about because when I'm agent, because it's not like I don't receive love like that. I receive love like that. But I'm just making an example.
No, but here's the thing about love languages, ne? We are already in a friendship. You love me already. I love you. And I feel like any small gesture of love coming from me, you would accept.
But you also
because you already respect and love me because we are in this, and it same applies with romantic relationships. Something they might do you don't really like, but because it's coming from Tandai.
Okay, I'll take that. But also I want to just make it clear that offline. But that's any and then I realized just now when we were talking is that relationships name and friendships, they're not the same. Because with the fact that we are friends, it means that we like the same things.
Yes.
You know?
Yes,
so
exactly.
with the fact that we are friends, it means that we like the same things.
We have similar interests.
I think it there are those pickies they must be almost the same, because in the time the fact that we hear they are like
you would know exactly what to get for me because it's something that you would like as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
and another thing, Tina, as friends, we speak a lot. We talk a lot about
because we share.
I wouldn't cuddle you, and I wouldn't cuddle you because I know that is not you.
But you did cuddle last time, and I said I know you. Okay, whatever. But let me tell you something with love language, and that's a tricky con. As cooler, isn't those that change.
Same people, that's not just in relationships. Sorry to cut you, my friend. But as people grow, our interests change.
So, uzomgqibela Amanda about ethanda amagijiji ngifuna cement. Girl.
And it's not because our interests are changing, but we are growing. We are doing izinto ezingafaniyo ngoku, and that is the beautiful thing about life and having long-term friendships and relationships. Having a person that also cool and the person can be wise enough and also respectful enough to read between the lines and also assess the situation. Ungabi nomuntu abomini bakho zamana sithi hayi watshintsha
wena okwathatha. Hey, babes, so I'm so what? Mase Ivory. Invite me with Mase Ivory. Let's have lunch.
You cannot be expecting me to up to this day and hour and disahlala eklabhini nibuye ngo 3 a.m. No, and
go 8 ndiyozela.
I want to be in bed. So you must understand, as much as we are loving and you understand my love languages, know that love languages change as people grow. Okay? Our priorities shift. Like, siyakula ngoku, so you must move with me. Let's move on with the time.
And also you should be worried, guess I'm doing a cool. Like, why ungakuli?
And please,
why are you liking his doors? Like, oh,
ditch those friends. Ditch those friends.
Why don't ditch. Don't ditch.
Don't ditch nobody.
Don't ditch nobody. The next point is, so we wrote our notes down, just so the next point is male friends. Do you have male friends?
Male bestie.
Male best.
I don't.
You don't? Why?
I've had in my life, I've had two close friends, two close male friends. Both of them ended up hitting on me.
Okay. And it's like all the hitting, hit and run.
Sabawell. They ended up hitting on me. Like another one, we were friends for a very long time again. Like, we grew up together, and for me, we grew up together. Sasazana ba jola nobani, uhlukene nobani, ndikuzamela ubani ke ngoku yabo and stuff.
Wafuna uzamela wena.
Sakula sababadala, and like our friendship was a very, like, it was a long-term friendship. What we uboni type
man for you, Kesan. That's why you gents.
And did we not we zamad it? I had
zamad what?
We zamad the relationship.
Oh no, uboni type.
We zamad the relationship. Zange kuphele 3 months ayasebenza because besi righty as abangani, not as omnye ke ngoko. We were I almost mentioned his name. Oh my god. We were friends. What like ba eshela eboni type ndayikhawulezisa ndayiphelisa because ndinento ethi sekwenzekile kulowa. I saw how it happened. So I do not have male friends because of that. I do have acquaintances. I'm very close with my colleagues, my male colleagues. They will be my friends for now. Yeah, so that's
for me, guys. Male besties or male friends, it's tricky, guys. I get so anxious and so nervous around men. It's tricky. I promise you, it's not even funny. Yes, but it's not funny.
Why,
and I feel like
my
the reason
friend,
why I don't have siblings, and my brothers live in Australia, so they've been far. They grew up far away from me. And I didn't really grow up with my dad to understand love like that. To understand that kind of love where you understand, but now you know what, there's going to be like a man. He's not going to be like intimately attracted to you, but he's going to be your friend. So I don't have that understanding. But I do like gay friends. I really wish I had those. I really wish. I think we had this conversation before.
We did.
I like the gays, guys, but I don't have a gay friend. I really wish I had one. But party male friends, guys, it does not work for me.
Let's talk about jealousy in friends, girlfriends.
First of all, why do you want me to yourself? I think I've had a friend that was really jealous, and I didn't understand because she lived far away from me, you know. So then who am I going out with? Who am I talking to? Because also she had this thing, or this tendency when I can't get correct, and now I do have that. Can't get correct. I tend to
come to friends.
So now she had that. So and then but like also but that's not my business in each home. What if the right now and I wanna be happy at that time? And also, what if I like a certain part of your life? I like the fact that we go to church together, because you can have friends and then so I don't understand the jealous. No, I'm not jealous. I don't care at them. As long as you're right, my friend, I'm happy for you.
Here's my take. When we were talking, we said that friendships are like romantic relationships. This is where they differ. This is where the thin line is. From my man, and not in the you don't do that in romantic relationships. You don't do that.
But in friendships.
In friendships, let me be. Right now, I'm sitting here with Ungwesh. Our language with content creation is not a language that I have with my friend Uziz. Exactly. We don't talk about that. You don't expect me you can't do that. I feel like lonwabo if you want me to be your friend only.
Also, that's a bit tricky when you have like a couple of friends. Let's say by 3. Yeah, and then about and then because I don't like those relationships or friendships because I always feel like I'm the one left out. You know, to go in and shake why can't I communicate? So there is the only jealousy. No, not that. I think Leanna, it was different because it was more of a content creation or work.
It was like
acquaintances, yeah. So with like best friend, like my best friend, even a best friend there, and then we're all best friends by 3. But so I think but jealous
also how did you guys become best friends?
Then then you should understand in that sense.
No, I'm saying that there will always be one that will be left out. In that situation.
I'm always the one left out.
There will always be the one that is left out because before there were 3, there were once 2.
Yeah.
And then Omni was a Somni. I don't want a friend of mine that will not be able to mix with my other friends. Say right now I have 3 friends. If ungumngani wami and angikwazi ukukudibanisa nababangani bobathathu,
it's a problem.
It's a problem for me.
Yeah, it really is a problem. Like,
it's why? A problem for me. And if you're going to be, when you're talking about my other friends who come out, oh, aba akho nabakho. Kaloko when anezathomi zakho,
then it's already red flag. And there's red flags in friendships, just so you know.
I feel like that could be a topic on its own. Let's get into the next point then, which is prioritizing friendships. I want to hear your take on that.
Why me? Okay, first of all, I think friendships, just like any other relationship, you need to fit into it, you know. So as my prioritize relationship, say again, relationship, we need to quit that 2023 guys. Because men will leave and men will prioritize each other. So you need to learn to prioritize your friends this year. Initiate dates. Make sure that you make time. Right? Check up on her and just prioritize your friendship. With friendship. Invest your time, invest your money, invest. Invest. Now, good relationship. Invest, except for intimacy.
I just want to say, be intentional, be present, be intentionally present, be a present friend. Mandinga think about we are or stuff like that, but prioritizing it, and it does not. They can go together, Wes. You can prioritize your romantic relationship and also prioritize your friendship. They go together. They do not clash.
Quick. Hey, abo. Okay, so yeah, you can actually prioritize both.
Be a present friend. If you're intentional about it, then make it happen. Unless you're just
doing it for Pilasonwad.
Yeah, but if you're intentional about it, then be a present friend. Make it happen. Okay. Lastly, I think this is going to be our last point, and of which I think is the most important. How do we resolve conflicts in friendships?
This is very tricky because I'm not one to communicate. I suck at communicating, especially confrontation. I suck at confrontation, and you do me bad, like real bad, and I don't know how to act. I wouldn't know how to act. I wouldn't know how to face the situation because I don't think you communicate enough. In friendships, you still need to fight and actually talk about it and move on. So there's only in relationships that you need to talk about it, and move on. So we need to also just learn in relationships. We also need to don't brush it under the carpet. Talk about it. Tell him I don't know. Guys, I don't know. Please comment down below and tell us how you resolved your issues or your conflicts with your friends now.
I am more on the confrontational side.
No
matter how small or stupid a thing seems to be, I want us to talk about it. I want us to iron it out. I will tell you. I will ask you. Was that intentional?
And you tell Lord.
I am that person, and if I see that is where like that is where you and me will differ, because if I see that you're not taking the communication, if you're not taking the every time I'm asking you about something, when I want us to talk about, you're gonna think I'm fighting, and then you become all defensive and stuff. Or you are not even going to appreciate me coming to and
talk about it.
Guys, I
am more of a okay, cool, do you, boo? I'm more of that. And I know, but it's not a good thing. It's really not a good thing, especially now because I'm very old not to be changing friends like that. That I can just forgive without actually talking about them. I'm more of a brush it under the carpet kind of girl when it comes to friendship. But I'm questioning mentality. How did you get to that point? I'm questioning the way. How did you get to that?
Yeah.
How did you think of doing that?
I get you.
So there's nothing. There's no level of explanation you can give me as to understand. How did you actually get to that point?
But without even asking you to answer me, or asking you to explain to me, I will let you know. Listen, what you did right now, that was above and beyond. That was above, and I get you. I will not go around with anybody and say, let's talk about things. But if I feel that you're important to me, and we're to sell something. If and I want us to be okay, I will talk about things. I will talk about things. My friend Uzizi has learned this about me. I talk, and at first she was very uneasy about it. She'll be uneasy about it whenever I bring something up. We're like, okay, and I'm like, no.
I'm just asking. How did you get to this?
I'm asking you.
I swear, guys, one thing about me, and especially I'm really growing because I think about it. You know what?
I don't have money for therapy,
so now I'm in the point where I actually think about it.
Yes, we shot another video on Wesh's channel. Please go and check it out. It's a very fun one. It's more on the fun side. Emotions. Deep, we do those things here. Thank you so much for watching till this far. It means that you are a regular, you are a day one, you love me and I love you, sweetie. I will on every point we spoke about, but I know it's not possible. But let's continue. Let's have the conversation in the comment section. Gosh will be there also going through the comments as well. Thank you. Bye.